the way that people behave when they hear the IMF is because politicians have demonized the IMF over time. Yes, the IMF of the 1980s made some mistakes, made mistakes in my country, made mistakes in Jamaica and many countries. But the IMF today, I think, is a significantly reformed institution, especially as it relates to the way that it deals with economies that are not like the advanced economies. We do not operate and we do not function the way the United States, for example. Our economy is completely different in structure, and therefore the policies that you would apply to a developed country won't necessarily work for us. And so the mistakes they've made, as well as the demonization consistently from politicians, I think has contributed to that kind of reaction being expressed by the population. But if Barbados did not have the support of the IMF and the multilateral lending agencies such as the IDB and the CDB and so on during the pandemic, where would they have gotten? I think I have a note here. The government secured $1.2 billion US in 2020 and $1.15 billion last year from international lenders, from the multilateral agencies. Where would Barbados have gotten that kind of money to support the spending on unemployment relief, the spending on COVID measures and health measures? There were many countries that did not have that kind of support, and the governments had to borrow at commercial rates. The governments had to. There are countries among us where governments are printing money. Suriname went into a default, partly because of the kinds of pressures that their government was under. We were all under these similar pressures. And so I think that Barbados was in a very fortunate position to have dealt with its debt overhang and restructured it and have the multilaterals support for the liquidity when it needed it the most.